Good morning. Today is Thursday, March 30th, B-Day. I'm Juliana Chernick.
And I'm Nick Corderoni.
And this is Kennedy Live.
Now for school announcements. The Friendship and Divine Compassion Club is running a coin collection for the next 3 weeks for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Children's Organization. Please be generous. There are boxes in every homeroom.
Attention, all Kennedy Catholic Somers residents. The Young Republicans Club at Kennedy has teamed up with the Somers Republican Club to promote Republican values in our community. We will be working together on political campaigns and on any other issues that get us to that goal. The Somers Republican Club will present 2 deserving students of the class of 2017, each with a scholarship of $500. To qualify, they must write a 2-page, double-spaced essay on the importance of patriotism.
The successful candidates will be Somers residents and demonstrate academic excellence, leadership qualities and experience, a history of community service, and financial need. All interested students should see Mr. Santini for an application. The deadline for submitting the essay is April 20th.
There's a Lenten food drive happening up until Easter. There's a box in every homeroom. Everyone should bring in at least 2 cans.
Please check to see what community service opportunities are available on our website. Deadlines for some opportunities are approaching, so it is important that everyone keeps an eye on the list as it continues to be updated.
And now over to Chin Chin with This Day in History.
March 30th, This Day in History brought to you by Chen Chen. In 1856, Russia signed Peace of Paris, ending the Crimean War. In 1867, U.S. buys Alaska from Russia for $7,200,000, which is 2 cents an acre. And in 1870, 15th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution is adopted, guarantees the right to vote regardless of race. But the women still didn't get a right to vote yet. That's all for today, and now back to anchors.
In world and local news, Ivanka Trump, the elder daughter of President Trump, is becoming an official government employee, joining her husband Jared Kushner in serving as an unpaid advisor to her father in the White House. The announcement on Wednesday amounts in the formal recognition of the value Mr. Trump places on the judgment and loyalty of both his daughter and his son-in-law. While relying on family members for advice is hardly unusual for a president, giving them a formal role has few precedents. Ms. Trump, 35, will be an assistant to the president. Mr. Kushner, 36, has the title of senior advisor.
The UK government has formally served divorce papers on the European Union, signaling the beginning of the end of a relationship that has endured for 44 years. Theresa May, the British Prime Minister, confirmed that the UK had triggered Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty, beginning a legal process that must end in 2 years' time with Britain leaving the EU. This is a historic moment for which there can be no turning back. Britain is leaving the European Union, May told the House of Commons in London.
SpaceX expects to make history today as it launches a communication satellite into orbit using a previously flown first stage. SpaceX is hoping to lower launch costs by recovering and refurbishing the first stage rockets that would normally be discarded after a single flight. The first stage in today's launch was initially used a year ago to send a cargo ship to the International Space Station. SpaceX will also make another attempt to recover the first stage from today's launch for further use.
And now over to sports with Mirage.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic Sports Nation. I'm Raj Patel with your sports. In boys lacrosse, they beat Croton 9-3. Tom Young had 2 goals, Will Matt had 2, and Greg Brand also had 2. They'll play Harrison at home on Friday at 4:30, so be there for that. In golf, they won their first match of the season against Elysian, 4-1. Tomas Cartaya, Matt Peters, Michael Goodwin, and Chris Brown all won their matches. And the Thunder beat the Magic 114-106 and clinched a playoff spot. Russell Westbrook had 57 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. Again, I'm looking for a junior or a sophomore to take over for next year. Please see me or Miss McGowan. And that's all for sports. Back over to the anchors.
Well, I'm Juliana Chernick.
And I'm Nick Corderoni.
And this has been Kennedy Live. Have a great day.